Happy Monday, ladies and gents. Julian here, guys. Excited for a new week and excited about this video, as a matter of fact. This is a brand new concept, at least for me, that I want to introduce for you guys and explain it and give you the what and the whys. That way the how becomes easier. You guys know I'm a firm believer in that. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. It's a perfect day. It's start of the week, and this video is all about stacking habits. We're gonna talk about how we can come up with methods, and this is psychology-based research on how to stack habits, meaning adding new habits into your lifestyle. This is probably one of the things that we struggle the most with, is creating new habitual behavior. It's not that easy to simply swap some of the habits that we've been doing for maybe 30, 20 years and then replace it with a new one. So here's this stacking habits concept. Let's get right into it, guys. Number one way, the first way of approaching this concept will be to add a habit. Well, that sounds pretty easy, but it's not just adding a habit. Remember, the key word here is to be able to stack them. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys. If you already have a already existing habit, let's find an easy one and practical one: brushing your teeth. Everyone brushes their teeth, at least most people brush their teeth. It's habitual. So we're gonna go ahead and have the habit that already exists is going to be brushing teeth. Brush teeth. And the new habit is the one that we're going to add. So here's the key. Whenever we're going to add a new habit, it must be something that's right in alignment with the already existing habit if we wish to stack them. So brushing teeth can go right along with maybe flossing your teeth. This is a healthy practice, and you'll know that your doctor and your dentist will always recommend floss your teeth for a reason. But most people don't get to flossing on a daily basis just as much as they brush their teeth, and we should. And the reason why is because it takes work. It takes a little bit of time to grab that box, to pull that fine little piece of floss, to cut out the right portion, and then get to flossing. This is gonna add an extra maybe 3 to 5 minutes into your morning routine. Most of us are moving at a quick pace. As much as I like to prepare the night before, life hits you and then you have to rush. So you're not guaranteed to brush your teeth. So what we do here is the night before, in order to stack habits, the night before we're going to simply get that floss, that string ready to go for the next morning. Meaning cut out the ideal length that you use for your flossing, place it on a napkin, clean surface, somewhere clean, and leave it there for the night, for the next morning. When you come in the next morning, you brush your teeth, guess what? You're 90% most likely to go ahead and floss because it's already there. It's very convenient. So here we go. We're gonna add flossing, and that's going to equal stacking of habits. Easy way to introduce a new habit. Method number 2. Let's go ahead and check it out. We have add friction. Why add friction? Well, us humans don't like friction. So here's a very perfect and practical example, I would say, on how to add friction to an already existing not so good habit that you can now turn it into a stacking of good habits. So here's what I mean by that. If we have, let's see, this is method number 2, method number 1, method number 2, we have a habit. Let's say you come off work, you get off work, you come home, you sit on the couch. Most people get home, relax, want to sit on the couch, unwind for a little bit. So let's say sit on couch. So if we sit on couch, that's already habitual. That's something that you already do. And how do we create friction? How is friction going to help me here? Well, here's what happens. Usually when we sit on the couch, there's going to be another activity or something else that we do right along with that. It's usually not just sitting still. So let's take, for example, and let's use a different color here, TV, okay? TV is very, very common. But a lot of us are trying to get away from the TV and maybe do something a little bit more productive. At least I am. What goes right along with the TV? This is where we got to use a little bit of logical and common sense thinking, because the TV gets activated, gets turned on with the remote control. This device, it's our perfect opportunity to create friction. So now we're going to replace that device that gets me to turn on the TV. We're going to cross it out, and next to my couch, I'm gonna go ahead and put there my guitar. I have been wanting to learn the guitar. This is real stuff. I got it for my birthday about 2 years back. I love music, I love country music, and I love the guitar. So it's something that I've been wanting to learn how to play. But guess what has been happening is every time I sit on the couch, I simply go for the remote. So now what I do is I bring the guitar and I'm gonna place it right next to the couch. What's most likely going to happen is that I am gonna go ahead and reach for my guitar and start playing it and maybe start practicing and get on with the new habit. Again, we have a combination of sitting on the couch, which is already habitual for you, plus a brand new habit, which is learn how to play the guitar. Yes. So that's method number 2, easy, add some friction. The friction, guys, key here. Almost forgot the most important part about this method. You create friction by moving this remote control 20 to 30 seconds away, right there. 20 to 30 seconds away. So meaning maybe by the pantry, maybe in your bedroom, place the remote there strategically. You have an option. We don't want to implement restrictions. Whenever you restrict somebody, the human nature is to rebel. Most of us rebel against restriction. We don't like restriction. We like to go with the flow, correct? So we don't completely eliminate the remote. We simply create friction by placing it far away from the couch, and we bring the guitar right next to the couch. Now, that's method number 2 at its best right there. How to add a new habit and therefore stack them. Here we go. Number 3, last and final, environment. Create a perfect environment for that new habit to have a chance of survival. So here's a practical example. This is the last and final one. I'm gonna go with number 3. Hope you guys can see there. Yeah, beautiful. Number 3, already existing habit. We're gonna say chips that are visible. Let's use food, my favorite passions. Here we go, psychology and food. We're gonna use chips on counter. Kitchen counter, that's an already existing habit. When you come home from the grocery store, you might place some of your favorite items somewhere visible because that's what we want. We want to be able to reach it. Again, guys, it's all about convenience. So we have a already existing habit, habitual behavior of coming home, grabbing your potato chips and placing them somewhere where you can see them in the counter. Now, easy, let's set up the environment for success. So what do? Let's replace the chips on the counter, move them to the pantry, and replace it with an apple. Okay? Now this is pretty simple. Just like friction got you away from the TV, simply having a visual and a very convenient visual, which is the apple right there. Maybe when you're a little bit hungry, feel a snacking, maybe you have been making a conscious effort to eat more apples and less chips. Set yourself up for success and create an environment that allows it, because we cannot swim against the current. If we've been doing something for a certain amount of time, a certain type of way, we're most likely to continue to follow that pattern. It's habitual. This is subconscious like behavior. We don't even realize we're doing it. So give yourself an opportunity of creating new habits by stacking habits. Right here, this is my Motivation Monday post. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this works. Don't forget to show up for yourself. I am about to make a commitment to myself here of dressing up every day when I wake up. I work from home now, so there's no need for this, but I show up for myself. Remember, it's very important. Be the best version that you can be. Happy Monday, and stay tuned for some more great content coming up.